What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be predicting the NBA play-in tournament today. So, I've done this before. Basically, I start with the East and do the play-in predictions and who's going to get 7th and 8th, and then we go to the West. If you're just joining the channel, please make sure to subscribe and like this video. Yesterday, I got to meet my guy, Jared McCain, from my Philadelphia 76ers. It was an amazing experience to meet my favorite player on the Sixers, and yeah, so let me know what you guys think of my predictions after this video in the comments, of course, and let's get started. Let's start with the East. So the 7th and 8th seed matchup, Magic versus the Hawks. Look, the Hawks, I already know what the outcome of this game's going to be. The Hawks have had a tough time. They have a very, very deep bench, but with Jalen Johnson out, I'm just not sure. I think Onyeka Okongwu is not a real center, in my opinion. He gets outplayed by every single center that he goes against on the defensive end. The Magic have the number one defense in the NBA, and they have just a lot of size on their team. And Trae Young is going to have to dominate in this game for the Hawks to have a chance. I think Zachary Risacher will do great in his first postseason. And Dyson Daniels with the Hawks, I'm not sure what's going to happen. I think the Hawks wouldn't even have been in this position, and they would have not even had to play in the play-in tournament if they had Jalen Johnson. They would have been at least 10 games over 500, if not more. But I think the Magic will claim the 7th seed and go against the Boston Celtics. So that means the Hawks will have to play the winner of the 9th and 10th seed game. 9th and 10th seed, so Bulls 9th seed, Heat the 10th seed. Look, I think this is going to be a very interesting game. That's going to be played tomorrow. The Bulls, I think I really love the signings that they made, like Kevin Huerter and Zach Collins. I think Kobe White has improved a lot. Josh Giddey has improved a lot for this team, and they are just a deep and more talented team. I think Miami is the better defensive team with Bam Adebayo in the front court, but I think the Bulls have what it takes to beat the Miami Heat in this game and play the Hawks. So the Hawks versus the Bulls. Now, here's how it's going to work. So you have whoever wins this game. So the Heat are already eliminated. Magic already got to the 7th seed against the Celtics. I think and the winner of this game will play the Cavs, who are the 1 seed. They'll be the 8th seed. So the Bulls and the Hawks. I think the Bulls' defense is no match for the Hawks' incredible offense with Trae Young and Dyson Daniels, who's a defensive player of the year type player. They also have the same weakness as the Hawks do. They lack size too. Their 3-point shooting is not great on both teams, but the Hawks are a very fast-paced team, and I don't think the Bulls will keep up with that, and the Hawks will claim the 8th spot. So moving on to the Western Conference play-in predictions. Let's start with the 7th and 8th seed matchup, Warriors and Grizzlies. Warriors are 0-3 all time in playing tournament games. Uh, this is see, the Clippers shown that they are capable in hostile environments, like we saw on Sunday. They won in overtime against a very loud Warriors crowd. The Warriors, I don't know what they were doing at the end of that game. Draymond Green tried to draw a foul, and that's not going to work. And Buddy Hield threw up a shot that didn't even hit the rim. And, Curry's injury wasn't an excuse for that loss. He had 36 points in that game. He did make some very costly turnovers in the end of that game. Passes that weren't even within 5 feet of his teammate. But I think the Warriors have what it takes. I think Jimmy Butler suffered that quad contusion, and that's what Steve Kerr's going to get for putting in his guys. For Jimmy Butler playing 48 minutes in that ball game, there is no way that you could put somebody in for that long, and that's what happened. Jimmy Butler got injured. I still think the Warriors have what it takes to beat Memphis. I think the Grizzlies firing Taylor Jenkins is going to come back to bite them. It already did. They were in 5th place when he got fired, even with John Morant missing some games. They were still doing very well with Taylor Jenkins as their head coach, and they just fired him out of the blue, and they dropped to 8th seed. The Warriors will win and claim the 7th spot. 9th place Kings and 10th place Mavericks. Okay, so this is how it is gonna go down. The Mavericks, obviously they don't have Kyrie Irving, which is a big loss for them. The Kings have Domantas Sabonis going against Anthony Davis. Should be a very interesting match. And you got Zach LaVine, who's doing great for this team. And, you just have a lot of talent on Sacramento, but I think Dallas has improved defensively with Anthony Davis in the front court. And you have Max Christie, who's balling out for this team. Give me Dallas. So the Mavericks take on the Grizzlies in the quest for the 8th seed. Now, I think that no Kyrie Irving matters now for Dallas. The Mavericks won't be able to match up against Memphis's offense with Ja Morant right now. I feel like, but I think that Anthony Davis can force Ja Morant to have to shoot more threes. But at the same time, Memphis does have size themselves. They have Zach Edey, who's been a great rookie for this team. I think Memphis is going to win this game. So there is my official play-in predictions. The playoff predictions will be, I'll probably record that Friday after the final play-in game and post it Saturday morning right before the playoffs start. So let me know if you guys agree or disagree with these predictions in the comments. It sucks that my Sixers aren't in this bracket at all, but next year, I guess. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.